How's it going, everyone? It's Zerker, and we are back with another video. This one's going to be a unhauling video, a small one, but there's a lot of heavy hitters in here. Yeah, I told you this one was coming, especially when I got that Vagabond definitive edition, so let's get right into it. So this particular one that we're going to start off with, Saki the Succubus. This one was supposed to be originally unhauled on one of my previous videos. It's a one and done kind of manga. Like, you'll definitely not revisit this one after reading it. But it was kind of buried in this big shelf back here, and yeah, I just found it when I started kind of overlooking everything that I still had. So yeah, it's time for it to go. Like I said, one and done. It's only what, 5 or 6 volumes in total, so super short. It'll sell cheap and quick, hopefully. Another one that we're gonna get rid of that is actually fairly new to the collection is Reincarnated Sword, Another Wish. I just couldn't get into it. I read about halfway through of it. Basically, Fran here, our main character, they break a bell of some sort. I think it's a bell, but they break a bell or some device in her original world, and this bell isekais them to like a parallel alternate world that's next to hers, I guess. And in order to get back, she has to help grant these people in this new world their wish and find these pieces of these bell. And once she like completes that, then she gets transported back to her world. It's a super short 6-volume series, just not for me. I just couldn't get into it that much. It just doesn't have the same what's the like pop or like flair that the original mainline series has. And with this one, we are done purchasing manhwas. I think I said the same thing when I got the boxer, like I'm not gonna buy another manhwa, but this one I'm definitely done buying a manhwa. I can't get into reading manhwas. I think I'm just so now accustomed to reading right to left that it's hard for me to adjust back to left to right, especially in a format like this where it's like same size as a Viz Sig line. So it's just hard for me to do it. And honestly, when these cost $20 a volume, you feel that. You definitely feel that. So I'm gonna get rid of it. Plus, as it says down here, there's an anime coming soon, so I'll just watch the anime. I did like the series or the story for this so far. Like, it seemed kind of interesting. Obviously, it's about a terrorist, and yeah, it just seemed good. But I can't justify spending $20 per volume. And a new one to the collection that's automatically getting removed, and I kind of anticipated this. It just wasn't for me. I couldn't get into this first volume, and that's gonna be Snowball Earth. It's a kaiju post-dystopian, like Frozen Earth kaiju mecha kind of series. It is pretty decent. It's just not for me. Like, I honestly hated the main character. I hated him so much, and I would say give this series a shot, especially if you're into robots and kaiju. Definitely give it a shot, but just be more in the main character is kind of irritating in my opinion. All right, next up we got 2 series that have been in my collection probably since almost the beginning, and I have not thought about them. I've not looked at them. They just kind of been sitting there, and I've realized why keep them. I don't think about it anymore. And that's gonna be 20th Century Boys and 21st Century Boys. These are the omnibus. I think they're just called the omnibus versions. But anyway, I'm getting rid of these. Like I said, I read them once. Not exactly sure I understood everything. But at the end of the day, I have no desire to go back and revisit this world or this series. And I'd rather have somebody else enjoy these, and instead of having them just sit on the shelf collecting dust in a sense, we'll just get rid of them and let somebody else find enjoyment in them. And Vinland Saga, we did mention this in the first haul video of the year. We did mention that I was considering getting rid of the series and replacing them with those new definitive editions that came out. And lastly, as expected, Vagabond. Something that I'm going to get more value out of that money than a book. Gonna sell these. I think the hard part for this particular, especially for this sale or this series, is finding the right price point to where somebody's gonna be interested in buying it, like, or just gotta go. You know, I'm not reading them, so get rid of them. Until then, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.